Throughout history, countless empires have risen and fallen, leaving behind ruins, legends, and lessons carved in stone. From unstoppable armies that conquered continents to dynasties that shaped art, science, and faith. These empires didn't just rule lands, they ruled time itself. Today we count down the top 10 most powerful empires in human history, ranked by their military might, territorial control, cultural legacy, and global influence. You may know some, but others will surprise you. Let's begin the journey from the deserts of Persia to the hearts of Constantinople. Number 10. The British Empire. At its peak, the British Empire was the largest empire the world has ever seen, covering nearly a quarter of the Earth's land and ruling over 400 million people. The British motto, "The sun never sets on the British Empire," was not a metaphor. From the Caribbean to India, from Canada to Australia, somewhere a British flag was always flying. Fueled by naval supremacy, trade, and industrial revolution, Britain controlled global politics, economics, and culture for centuries. English became a global language, and British institutions, democracy, common law, education still shape our world today. But with two world wars, independence movements, and the cost of overextension, the empire slowly unraveled after 1945. Number 9. The Maurya Empire. In 321 BCE, before Common Era, a young man named Chandragupta Maurya united the Indian subcontinent under one flag, forming one of the greatest empires of ancient Asia. The Maurya Empire stretched from modern-day Afghanistan to Bangladesh, governing with efficiency and discipline. But it was Emperor Ashoka, Chandragupta's grandson, who made the Mauryan legacy eternal. After the brutal battle of Kalinga, Ashoka renounced violence, embraced Buddhism, and spread its message of peace across Asia, from Sri Lanka to Japan. The Mauryan legacy was not built on conquest alone, but on compassion, governance, and spiritual enlightenment. Number 8. The Ancient Egyptian Empire. One of the oldest and longest lasting civilizations, Ancient Egypt stood as a symbol of power and mystery for over 3,000 years, centered around the life-giving Nile River. Egypt's greatness was built through engineering marvels, organized governance, and divine kingship. Pharaohs like Ramses II and Thutmose III expanded Egypt's borders deep into Africa and the Middle East. Their massive temples, advanced medicine, and hieroglyphic writing still awe historians today. Even after its fall, the image of the pharaoh, half man, half god, continues to define our idea of ancient majesty. Number 7. The Mongol Empire. No empire expanded faster than the Mongol Empire. Under Genghis Khan, nomadic tribe of Central Asia united into a fearsome force that conquered nearly one-third of the world's land mass. From China to Europe, no kingdom was safe, yet beneath the destruction lay a genius for strategy, diplomacy, and tolerance. The Mongols built one of the first international postal systems, secured trade routes on the Silk Road, and connected East and West in ways never seen before. Though short-lived, the Mongol legacy reshaped Eurasia forever. Number 6. The Han Dynasty. The Han Dynasty, China's Golden Age, from 206 BCE to 220 CE. The Han transformed China into the world's most advanced civilizations. They built massive infrastructure, perfected bureaucracy, and expanded China's territory deep into Central Asia. Their most enduring achievement, the Silk Road, connecting China to the Mediterranean and sparking centuries of trade and cultural exchange. Even today, the majority ethnic group in China proudly calls themselves Han Chinese, a name that echoes this ancient empire's unmatched influence. Number 5. The Roman Empire. Few names inspire more awe than Rome. From the Mediterranean to Britain, from North Africa to the Middle East, Rome's legions built a civilization of roads, laws, and architecture that defined the Western world. At its height, the Roman Empire ruled over 70 million people, an astonishing 1/5 of the world's population. The concept of citizenship, senate, and republic all trace their roots here. Even in its fall, Rome gave birth to the Byzantine Empire and countless modern nations that still walk on its shadows. Number 4. The Umayyad and Abbasid Caliphate. After the rise of Islam in the 7th century, the Umayyads and the later the Abbasids Caliphates built one of the largest empires in human history, stretching from Spain to India. The Islamic world became the center of science, art, and philosophy. Cities like Baghdad, Cordoba, and Damascus glowed with learning, while Europe slept through the Dark Ages. They preserved ancient Greek knowledge, invented algebra, and advanced medicine, astronomy, and architecture. It was not just an empire of power, it was an empire of knowledge. Number 3. The Persian Empire. The Persian Empire, founded by Cyrus the Great around 550 BCE, was the first true superpower of the ancient world. It united 3 continents, Asia, Africa, and Europe, under one organized rule. The Persians built roads, postal systems, and practiced an early form of religious tolerance, letting conquered peoples keep their faiths and customs. Their capital, Persepolis, was a wonder of art and architecture. Even Alexander the Great, who conquered Persia, adopted many of its customs, proving that Persians did not just rule by sword, but by civilization. Number 2. The Byzantine Empire. The Byzantine Empire, born from Rome's ashes, lasted over 1100 years, a record unmatched by any European power. With its capital Constantinople standing between Europe and Asia, Byzantium became a fortress of art, theology, and diplomacy. It preserved Roman law, Greek philosophy, and Christian faith through centuries of chaos. The Byzantine army and navy defended the empire from Persians, Arabs, and Crusaders until it finally fell in 1453. But its legacy would pass into the hands of the new rising power. Number 1. The Ottoman Empire. From the ashes of the Byzantine rose one of the history's most powerful and enduring empires, the Ottoman Empire. Founded in 1219 by Osman I, the Ottomans expanded across 3 continents, Europe, Asia, and Africa, ruling for over 600 years. Under Suleiman the Magnificent, their power reached its zenith, controlling key trade routes, dominating the Mediterranean, and influencing art, law, and architecture. The Ottomans embraced diverse cultures: Arabs, Turks, Greeks, Armenians, Kurds, and more, united under a complex but effective system. Their capital, Istanbul, became the bridge between East and West, a living symbol of global empire. Though the empire ended in the early 20th century, its legacy shaped the modern Middle East, Balkans, and beyond. The Ottoman Empire was not just powerful, it was the heartbeat of the history. Empires rise, empires fall, but each leaves behind echoes in our languages, cities, borders, and beliefs. From the deserts of Persia to the walls of Istanbul, the story of empire is the story of us. Which empire do you think left the greatest mark on humanity? comment below. And if you enjoyed this journey through time, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more deep dives into our world's hidden history. This is World in 10, where history comes alive.